Hello Libras, and welcome to your April 2021 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is two cards. I have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Now that's interesting because the Six of Pentacles is all about the balance of giving and receiving. And the Queen of Cups, it's our divine feminine responsible for our self-love, our capacity to allow water, divine water within ourselves. So divine water, and we are made of water, is our kind of responsible for our machine of vibration. And since everything is a vibration, this is true the waters that we receive, the connection with the divine. And that is why, of course, when you look at the Queen of Cups, they drew the cup of the Queen of Cups exactly like the description of the Ark of the Covenant, which has the contract between the divine and us in it. And it's to represent that it will speak through the waters. That's why when something feels right, you feel it all over your body. Now, here is the aspect of ourselves that is responsible for allowing the water by looking at it and expanding it. That's why that cup is bigger than all the others. And here, balance of giving and receiving. After that, temperance and the sun. Here we have an angel pouring one cup into another, like this, doing the alchemic process of purification, so that there's no bad vibes in the waters, let's say. And the more it rises, the more, and that's why it has the sun sign on its third eye, and here we have the sun card, more you can see clearly about what is maybe true balance in the universe. And so that will, King of Swords, Six of Cups, change the way you speak your truth, how you will express yourself, how you will strategize, the decisions you'll make, or whatever. It will be more in accordance to Six of Cups, your heart chakra. Your capacity, again, the balance, and this time of the even flow of the waters. And when the waters are balanced, you see there's white flowers growing in them. So it's not like a bunch of old, wounds and things like that we carry within ourselves and then, of course, vibrate and create from there. No, white flowers, purity. We receive pure waters of unconditional love and peace and grace. Under the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles and Strength. So, Seven of Pentacles is a nice card that talks about, I've put a lot of energy, I haven't seen balanced. I saw no fruits, and my garden is a bit dry, and I don't know what else I can do. Of course, your lion doesn't know what to do, but your higher self does. And that will directly influence, here is the Emperor, your divine masculine, of how you're going to act out there and do things and manage your empire and so on. So there's a transformation happening here. To go from not receiving anything into, whoa, I've just heard the message about the balance. That means that the universe is generous. And I am understanding it now, and I'm starting to see it now. That means there's a huge transformation of my divine masculine. And death and the King of Pentacles. That rules all the pentacles. That means the 6 and the 7. That can make things fruitful and not stagnant. That will be balance in his giving and receiving. You see on the death card, there's a white flower on his flag also, because death comes to purify, to remove old thinking patterns, paradigms, or whatever that are not serving anymore, so that the new can come, the higher consciousness, the healed, purified consciousness. And what death is going to remove is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, this is when we let our mind make us believe that we're robbed by the universe, by life. We're a victim. We have absolutely no power on what is happening out there. So when you have the Seven of Cups, you are the Seven of Swords, your emperor is completely paralyzed. He can only, put out fires and try to deal curveballs and things like that. That's all he can do. He cannot act upon projects, ideas, or just inspirations from your higher self. He can only react to what is out there. Under the Six of Cups with the King of Swords, I have the Seven of Cups with the Fool. So look how interesting. 6, 7, 6, 7. So that's the switch that is happening through the total clarity of how you've been acting out there, so you can transforming it. I say how you've been acting out there because it's the divine masculine, our own divine masculine. This is how we are actually maneuvering out there. 7, 7, 7. And the sevens are all about mastery. That's why the Chariot is the number 7. And he masters his unconscious and his conscious. The two Sphinx have to go completely aligned, and he has to remain aligned on his aspirations in order for him to have success. If not, if he doesn't master it, it's all over the place. If his moves don't give anything, if his mind is, a kind of I am powerless, and if his emotions are all over the place, like in the Seven of Cups, because the Seven of Cups, it's like a fog, a mix of the mind and old wounds, all mixed together. With this, it would be like, oh my God, there's an opportunity, I'm gonna get screwed because I always get screwed and I will never get anything. This is when I look in front and I project, I can see it. So of course, this is what you can manifest. So here, with that kind of inner knowing within all your cells through the waters, that mean divine understanding, download, call it like you want, you will understand the true balance of the universe. It's going to come very clearly. And that kind of even flow of now my waters and my machine will be purified. I will actually master. Is there 2 cards? No. Here, King of Cups. My emotions. Which is going to bring me 9 of Cups. Happiness. The Fool is that faith. You cannot have faith when you look, you see all sorts of clouds and all kind of things. Then it's not faith, it's la la land. And it has nothing to do with fate. Oh, I'll jump because I really hope that, a Prince Charming will catch me. That's la la land. Or wishful thinking. True faith, it's because, see, he has a white flower in his hand. You're purified. All of your baggage is not a bunch of emotional baggage. It is what remains, but aligned with the sun, aligned with your aspirations. So you are purified, aligned with your aspirations, and then, of course, the universe will play with you. It's a true leap of faith, not a leap of I hope so. So let's clarify this, because there's a huge understanding that you're going to have this month about, and you're going to change completely how you're managing your life. Okay, Spirit, I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Libras for the month of April 2021. Okay, let's look at that Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Here we have our Seven of Swords. So, you know, that voice that tells you, no, the world is unfair. It is a hard place. Here I have the Three of Cups. That perception all depends of where your cups are. Are they on the floor, spilled, and you're looking at it? Or are they risen, purified? Here, Three of Cups, this is celebrating life. Vibrating on a high level. The cups are over their head. These are supposed to be the three graces. So, there's right away a kind of course, thinking like that is caused by, you know, wounds, emotional wounds and things like that, and continue to create them. It's like a catch-22 kind of thing. So by rising the vibration, this is when you can arrive at a vision of the universe that is balanced, and therefore it becomes your reality. Let's look at the Sun and Temperance. And right now is the divine timing for you to receive that download. Oop. Yeah. The Devil. Okay. Ace of Wands. Strength. Okay, this is any of you that have Virgo in your chart, go listen to Virgo also, because their whole thing is these three cards. And of course they, you know, they opened up on packs here on these three cards. So seeing clearly where we're blocking ourselves, because all these unmastered sevens are his work, his domain. As soon as you suffer, you're in his domain. How do I get out of his domain? You have to rise into your higher self and away from the lion, because this is where he can have access, and start doing things in a completely different manner, having a completely different compass. So I'm going to put these three cards here, and see under the Strength I have the Six of Cups that is right there. So here with the Devil. There we go. This is what you're going to understand on a water level. So that means it will not just be rational. It will be the intelligence of the heart chakra. But it will reach your mind, because there they are. Heart chakra and the mind. Let's look at that. You're hanging there. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Cups. Here's our King of Pentacles, and here is the Knight of Pentacles. Two of Wands, of course, because if you get an Ace of Wands, after that the Two of Wands, because it's a brand new way of doing things. It's a whole new path of bringing forward your pentacle, your life, you're rebalancing things. Let's look at that strength and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, Jesus. All right. Six of Wands. Okay. With a whole package. But here is the Six of Wands. Another six. With Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles being, you know, the summit we hit with our level of consciousness, of knowing, and so on, of self-mastery. We hit a Ten of Pentacles. And then if we don't evolve, it remains there. But then we evolve, we understand, and so on. We have downloads, we grow spiritually, and so on. Then, whoop, it goes from another cycle, higher and higher and higher. Here, they're saying Six of Wands. So we have 6, 6, 6 here. Three sixes. And the sixes are all that balanced number that are in the heart chakra. The balance of the universe, the balance of the heart chakra, where it can love freely. Like, you know, that's why we call it the soulmate card. And the Six of Wands, this is when our willpower is balanced. We don't have to prove anything. We can leave all of the fighting and the discord and whatnot behind. We come back home, we understand the lesson, and that's it. And usually this is because we have acknowledged ourselves. And of course, outside, we are acknowledged too. Six of Wands. There's something that you will understand. There's a big understanding arriving, and after a long period where nothing was happening, you will finally receive your due, because you will have understood. You will finally see results in your life. You will finally act and create within your life on a completely different level. Let's look at that Emperor. Oop. Yes. Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. 5 plus 1, 6 of Cups. There, your Emperor. Your Emperor will leave is inspiration, because the Emperor always needs to be inspired, usually by the Empress. This is how the process functions. So instead of being you know, influenced or inspired, guided by a 5 of Cups that brings like a 7 of Swords, you know, no, you know, or everything always turns out sad, and you know, the cups are spilled on the ground and we grieve and it's hurtful. No, we're adding this brand new cup. That's why the Queen of Cups was there, allowing a higher level of vibration, of emotional vibration, purifying it. That is what is going to change our divine masculine, change the results in our life. Let's look at Death and the King of Pentacles. This is right there. The Fool and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, of course, like I say, it's all the mirrors in your life. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's the principle that the cup that is presented to you by the mirrors is a reflection of your own cup, of what is brewing into your waters, where you're vibrating. If you're vibrating 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, that's what's going to be shown outside of you. And so you're going to have people that deceive you, people you can't read. You're going to make efforts with nothing coming to you, and so on. So with the Fool, this is like a new leap of faith into the mirrors in my life, because now I am changing my own cup. I am vibrating somewhere else. 7 of Swords. And so by vibrating somewhere else, I'm going to have different results. 6 of Swords instead of the 7 of Swords. All the 6s are there. There's a big shift from 7 to 6. And even 5 to 6. Now, self-sabotage. 5, 7 is total self-sabotage. And here I have the 8 of Swords. Self-sabotage and analysis paralysis, because things have went so wrong before, we can't even trust anymore. So, here I'm going to put the 6. Because this is King of Swords. When you're going to master your swords, 6. And the 6 of Swords, this is when the mind reaches the heart chakra and our willpower is now free to actually push us to another shore. And when you look at the 6 of Swords, that's why you have water, you have emotions, okay, bringing you to calmer waters. Here you have your divine masculine with the divine feminine and the inner child. The divine masculine using his willpower that is now balanced to push you to this calmer state of being. This is serenity. Serenity with the knowledge of everything you've went through, but not the pain of it, or not it influencing how you see life and all of that. You are mastering your mind. Let's look at the 7. Okay. 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. There are the 7s again. The Fool. This is all to get you out of that dynamic. A dynamic that keeps on repeating itself as long as you're not seeing things differently. And you, in this case, they're saying that you're going to see things differently when you're going to allow more water in. How do I allow more water in? With self-love. Your capacity to receive love is equal to the love that you allow yourself to have. So that's why it's like a cup, because water is infinite from the universe. So what's the size of your cup? How much can you receive? You will receive more. That's going to actually influence how you see things, changing the way you act out there and giving you different results. King of Cups. So mastering your mind by rising your vibration. And the King of Cups actually masters that. And he remains in his vibration no matter what. And that's why we have the World here. And we have the Page of Swords. So yes, there's this understanding. I'm going to see things differently. I'll still be, you know, maybe novice a bit, but the world, the end of you being shaken, distraught by your emotional state, because you're going to master it by rising it and having a different perspective of things. So it's so from the 7 to the 6. I know that if I write that as a title, that's pretty blurry, but I'm gonna call it balance or empowerment. Yes, because in the 7s, unmastered 7s, there's this empowerment, and in the balance of the 6, there's harmony and balance. So balance, Libra balance. There you go. All right, my beautiful Libras. So I'm gonna wish you an amazing month of April with all my love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Share, please subscribe, and I thank you for commenting. I read all the comments. And if you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email to write to me, and I'll write you back. And apart from that, also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on a new moon, full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. And on this, my beautiful Libras, I'm sending you all my love and light. And I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.